Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to our Tuesday evening premiere here on the World Elite Podcast. My name is Dylan Abear, and with me, as always, is the other two members of the trio. First, we got Jordan Johnson. Jordan, what is going on, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Glad to be back and ready to talk some wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely. We're back. I mean, it feels like we've been gone forever. It's only been like, 2 weeks? But it feels great, man. And also, we got Blaine. Blaine, how you doing, man? How you feeling, man? Oh, wait. All right, there we go.
Oh, feeling better, man. I had the accident last week. Still in a little pain, but nothing that I can't live through.
Yeah, man. Whenever you texted me that, I'm like, shit, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, glad you're feeling better, and glad that we're back on the air. I don't plan on doing this often or anymore. So we are back, and we got a lot to talk about tonight. So before we do any of that, we have All Out, we have Wrestlepalooza. Before we get into that, a big announcement came out last week. I was going to talk about it last week, but being that we canceled the show, I figured let's wait and talk about it today. So WWE held an actual live announcement on YouTube for something that could have been just an email. It wasn't open to the public. It wasn't open to reporters. It was just them. It was just Triple H. It was a bunch of superstars, Stephanie Vakir, Bianca, Liv Morgan, Seth Rollins, whatever. And they made the announcement that really, really irked me, really pissed me off, because I'm going to have to wait another year for this. Because WWE announced that they are going to Saudi Arabia in 2027 for WrestleMania 43. They already ripped away WrestleMania from us next year, and they're going back to Vegas, and now they're going to Saudi Arabia. It looks like in Riyadh they're going, and I need thoughts from this. I'll start with Blaine on this one. What is your thoughts on this? We were supposed to get Mania at some point, and now we're not getting it for a while. For at least another 2 years. I know Indianapolis is going to be set to get one with their whole deal with WWE to get certain PLEs. I know they're guaranteed a Mania. But what is the thoughts of going to Saudi Arabia?
I didn't see this coming at all. If it wasn't in Louisiana like it was supposed to be New Orleans, I thought they was going to do it in London. You remember the big pop that Cena had when he was trying to get the crowd to get Triple H to bring it up there? I thought that would have been an option. I did not see Saudi getting one for sure.
Same either. Jordan, I'm sure you were watching the big announcement. What was the thoughts whenever it was announced?
Yeah, I didn't see it coming either. It's for the money. It's just for the money.
It's 100% for the money. I mean, since TKO took over, it's been nothing but a money grab, and it's so unfortunate to see a company that I grew up watching, I love so much, to really do that, But the moment the announcement started, I mean, this logo right here was plastered all over the background. We knew what it was before they even announced it. Yeah. So, and the funny part about it is, it looks like all the superstars were like being held at gunpoint to even be there. None of them were smiling at all. Like, none of them were happy to be there. So, Yeah, but like Jordan said, it's all a money grab, and it's so unfortunate, like I said, to see a company that I grew up watching, I love so much, to go into this type of corporate stuff, and all about the money. I saw the ticket prices for the one in Vegas next year. Oh my god, the cheapest ticket, like the 400 levels, like over $800.
Damn.
But I mean, anyone complaining, they should have just kept it in New Orleans. It wouldn't have been that expensive. It's
But
in Vegas,
I don't
obviously.
think I don't think the tickets would be that high in Saudi, because it'd probably be more just to get out there and stay out there than the event itself.
But the big question now that they're going to Saudi, is a green shirt guy going to be there in the front row?
Probably not. Probably not.
Shit, he probably won't be there at all. But
unless he wear one of those turbans on his head.
Yeah, he has to sit with all the princes and all that in the front row. Yeah, no, he ain't gonna be there at all. But no, it is unfortunate. You know, I thought if they're gonna go out of the US, they're gonna at least, like Blaine was saying, go like to London or something. Something that I feel like a place that deserved an actual WrestleMania or somewhere like that, because the crowds have been so fantastic. Saudi Arabia does not have a good crowd. So I don't know. I mean, it's almost a don't knock it until you try it type thing, but I'm already going to knock it because I don't think that this is going to be a good WrestleMania. And now you got to do 2 nights over there.
Yeah, that's going to suck. It's going to suck for sure.
I'm not loving it at all. What's going on, Dango? Thanks for tuning in, man. He says the ex-champion Dylan, European champ double, and the man to mint the legend Blaine. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so so I kind of just wanted to get that out the way. You know, I want to talk about it last week, you know, but with the cancellation, I figured keep it and we'll talk about it. But I want to get into the 2 shows that we had this past week, and I'm going to start off with Blaine's favorite company, and that is All Elite Wrestling. And I'm going to start with All Out. So while I get the cards up, I came super unprepared for today's show. You can tell we haven't streamed in a minute because I came extremely unprepared for this. So we'll run down All Out first. We'll kind of just give our thoughts and whatever. Wrestlepalooza will go match by match because there was only 5 of them. I'm not going through this mega card they had for All Out. They book every pay-per-view like a WrestleMania, and I don't understand.
12 fucking matches. That's crazy.
Unbelievable. And that's not even counting the pre-show either, which I didn't watch, by the way. And I also didn't watch this whole show, by the way. I was out of town for the whole show, but Jordan watched it though. But I did catch a bunch of highlights though. All right, so starting with the main card, we had Adam Copeland and Christian Cage defeated FTR, and we also had the appearance of Beth Phoenix, her first time at AEW. Yeah, Beth Copeland. Yeah, Beth Copeland. Let me not trigger the the copyright right there. Let me not do that. Then we had Eddie Kingston returning to AEW, defeating Big Bill. Just honestly could have been a match like maybe on Collision. Mark Briscoe defeated MJF in a tables and tacks match. Ricochet, Bishop Khan, and Toa Leona defeated the Hurt Syndicate in a trios match. Of course, we had Mercedes Moné defeated Riho to retain the TBS title. Kazuchika Okada defeated Konosuke Takeshita and Mascara Dorada for the AEW Unified Champion. John Moxley defeated Darby Allin in a coffin match. Chris Statlander won the AEW Women's Championship by defeating Timeless Toni Storm, Jamie Hayter, and Tekla. Brodito, which is Brody King, and Bandito defeated the Young Bucks, Jet Speed, and the Don Callis family to retain the World Tag Team titles. And Hangman Adam Page defeated Kyle Fletcher to retain the AEW World title. So since Jordan here is the only one who actually watched the show, I caught highlights, and I know Blaine wouldn't catch himself dead watching this.
No, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong.
Whoa.
I watched the highlights, and my favorite part of the whole show is when Luchasaurus and
There we go.
What's his name again?
Jack Perry.
Jack Perry when they reunited as faces. That was my favorite part of the weekend.
See, I can tell that was Jordan's favorite part. Jordan loves that tag team. He was so upset whenever they broke up. But since Jordan was the only one who watched the actual show, let me correct myself, not the highlights, since we each watched highlights apparently. Jordan, give me your rundown, man. What did you think about the show? You can go match by match. You can just say what you liked about the show. You can give me your favorite match, and out of a 5-star rating, what would you give it?
All right, yeah, it was a great show. Seeing Express, that was my favorite part.
Of course.
And then just looking at the match card, just that coffin match was wild, and then Pat came back.
Yeah, he did.
And so it was a really great show, and so I'll give it a 4.
All right, 4 out of 5. All right,
Blaine.
5.
I was gonna say 4. I thought you said 4 out of 10. I was like, that's horrible.
Oh no! I said I'd give it a 5-star rating, but all right, Blaine, I'll throw it to you. What is from the highlights you saw? If you want to be generous with the highlights.
I like the Edge and Christian. I know it's Adam Copeland, but Edge and Christian match, and Bet coming back and getting then they hit. What the finisher they hit it with? They hit it with something. Oh, the power driver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool spot right there. The Bucks. I can't stand the Bucks, so I will never say nothing good about them. But it was a decent match. But overall, I give it a 2.5.
I honestly feel like 2.5 is the highest I've ever seen you give anything for AEW. So, all right. I feel like we're making progress here.
I'll give them a 5 when you give Mercedes a 10.
Should be a cold day in hell before that happens.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. So for me, from the highlights I've seen, I feel like everyone, I feel like the right winners were on the card, and Adam Copeland and Christian, I feel like beating FTR, that was the best move. Seeing Beth come into AEW, I don't know if she's going to be full-time talent there, if she's only going to be there here and there, whatever. Eddie Kingston, like I said, his match with Big Bill could have been something like on a Dynamite, a Collision. It was cool to see him get a little pop from that crowd. By the way, the crowd was not great at all for this pay-per-view. But yeah, it was nice to see him get a pop. Mark Briscoe, I feel like that was the right winner by far. A lot of people picked MJF, but I feel like Mark Briscoe was the right winner. The Hurt Syndicate match, whatever. Mercedes, whatever. Okada winning, I feel like that was the right move. If they're gonna pull a trigger on someone, it should have been Takeshita, but I feel like Okada was the right one. I think this is the first time Darby Allin has lost a coffin match, unless I'm wrong.
These names of these matches is
let's say tables and tacks, coffin match. In the pre-show they had a 8-woman tornado tailgate brawl. What
the fuck? Excuse my language, but man.
Honestly, I don't really care about the language, to be honest.
That was terrible.
I feel like one of the better moments of the show, other than Jurassic Express coming back with Jack Perry and Luchasaurus, was Chris Statlander finally winning the AEW Women's title. She's been there forever, and she finally won it. I mean, I am really happy that she finally won it.
I'm starting to hate Ricochet.
I've been hating Ricochet since he turned heel in AEW. His character is awful. Yeah,
then now he want to take it into like Twitter and all that. And he want to be the big bad guy. Like, motherfucker, you suck.
But to see him in that group, I feel like that's the best group for him to be in. with Bishop Khan, who we have interviewed him before, and Toa Leona. Yeah, that's really cool to see Ricochet in that group. But yeah, seeing Statlander win the title, she earned that one.
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, seeing Jurassic Express come back, it kind of makes people laugh in the whole CM Punk situation because it seems like he couldn't put himself over as a single star, so now he's going back to being in a tag team with Luchasaurus. Same thing with the Acclaimed. They're putting them back together. It seems like Bowens and Caster couldn't cut it as a single star, so now they're going back to that as well. And Hangman, easily the right winner, but Kyle Fletcher's going to win it at some point. This dude's a star. They're pushing him as a star, and rightfully so. He's a TNT champion right now, but soon enough, this guy is going to win the world title, and he's going to hold it for a very long time. And honestly, I could see him being the next world champion, but it didn't happen yet. I mean, shit, this was a 38-minute match, and crazy. But from the highlights I've seen, I'll go with 3.5 out of 5. If Mercedes would have won, that would have probably, or I say this would have lost, that would have probably bumped it up a little bit, but she didn't.
Oh, the hate is real. The hate is real.
Oh, the hate's always real, man. All right, so let's get to the next show, which was Wrestlepalooza. Boy, oh boy.
Stupid name, by the way.
Awful name, by the way.
Yeah.
We're going to go match by match on this one, being that it was only 5 matches on the card. And I wish I really haven't watched this show because it was awful. So that kind of hurts my rating right there. But we'll end it with a 5-star rating out of 5. But we're going to go match by match. First, we had Brock Lesnar and John Cena in the opening match. I'm pretty sure we only had this so Brock can leave right away and go home, and he was probably able to watch the ending of the show at his house because I'm sure he got that first-class treatment on home. I think, and I also believe it's in Canada, too.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah, Saskatchewan. Yeah, in Canada. Yeah, wow. That's something. But the match was 8 minutes and 50 seconds. It was a match filled with nothing but AAs, suplexes, and F5s. That's it. But I knew what I was getting myself into with this match. I knew it wasn't going to be any type of chain wrestling or high-flying moves or anything like that. And we basically got what we were expecting with a Brock Lesnar and John Cena match. But the most shocking part about it was that Brock Lesnar went over. That I didn't expect. And I also didn't expect Paul Heyman to announce Brock Lesnar, but I'm happy he did because that was pretty cool.
Well, they linked that up the Friday night before.
Yeah, I remember they said they needed to talk. So
yeah.
I didn't know that means that he was going to introduce him, but it was really cool that he did. But like I said, the most shocking part was that Brock Lesnar went over Cena, and a lot of people on the internet, the toxic IWC, are saying that they're booking Cena's retirement tour very wrong. And now it seems like Cena's taking it into his own hands, and he's booking his own for the rest of the way going because of what we're getting at Crown Jewel, which I'll talk about very soon with AJ. But Jordan, I'll start with you on this match. What'd you think about it?
Well, it wasn't that great because it was
shit was ass. That's what it was.
Yeah. I thought John Cena would go over, but yeah, Brock Lesnar probably wanted to get the match over with and go home, like you said. But it was, like you said, ass.
All right, Blaine, you agree with us? Was it ass, just like we said?
That shit pissed me off. But I kind of started trying. I guess I was reading between the lines. They got Heyman to introduce him. This might be his last match until probably a retirement match down the line. So I think he had to go over, maybe. But yeah, I thought Cena was gonna go over for sure.
And so, do you not see Brock Lesnar wrestling again until a retirement match?
I think I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Crazy enough,
or one last run, something similar to what John Cena is doing right now, but not as long.
Do you see him winning a title like John Cena did?
Yeah, I do. I think they'll give him one more strap for maybe a month or two or whatever. And they'll give it back to whoever he took it from.
Yeah, but no, this match wasn't good. I mean, but it wasn't expected to be good.
It was horrible.
It wasn't expected to be good. I mean, like I said, out of a Brock Lesnar and John Cena match, we knew what we were getting. It was
suplex, AA, suplex, pin.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I mean, and it wasn't good. I mean, nothing about it was good. It was obviously the shortest match of the night. I mean, I knew it was going to be the shortest match with Brock Lesnar there. He doesn't wrestle long matches. But yeah, overall, it was bad. And
it was horrible.
But I'm not mad that Lesnar went over either.
I am.
Figured that. Then our next match, we had the Vision of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker defeated the Usos. And LA Knight was the special guest referee in this one. Blaine, I'll start with you on this one. It looked like Jey Uso, I don't know if he was concussed there in the match. It looked like when he hit one of them with a chair, he caught his own head with it. And that's what kind of like busted him open, it seemed like. I saw the slow motion from it.
Yeah. I was shocked that the Usos lost. I thought their first match back together, and I don't know how long. I thought it was a win. But I'm starting to see they're treating Jay like they did with Roman before he went heel. They're trying to give him that Roman heel type thing. So I think that he's going to go heel soon.
I feel like Jey Uso is in desperate need of a heel turn.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with the brother? You had him feud with his brother before, so you can't let Jimmy go heel too.
I think the best thing to do is just bring back the heel Usos and just let them be together. But the bad thing is where they cornered themselves, WWE, is by putting Jay over so much to where he's so over with the crowd, and it's like they're leaving Jimmy in the dust. Yeah. So they did that to themselves.
Yeah, and I don't see one going heel without the other.
Exactly. Jordan, what you thought about this match?
I thought LA Knight was done a turn. I just, hit like Jay or something. But it was all right.
For a match that was supposed to be a disqualification match, LA Knight sure was a horrible referee. He was letting them do everything. And yeah, Jay looks like he fucked himself up a little bit. Caught himself with the chair was busted open and looked damn near concussed. So yeah, it was a lot better than the opening match, but yeah, I was also surprised once again by this one right here, the Vision taking down the Usos. I thought for sure, like Blaine was saying, the Usos first time back together, that they were going to win, and I was caught by surprise.
I don't know who that Ronald guy was, but Triple H was asked for that on that show.
Triple H is getting a lot of criticism right now, and lately I've been one that's been his biggest supporter because since he took over for Vince, he's been doing very well. But man, it seems like I'm starting to turn on him now because his booking, his decisions is not good.
He got stagnant.
Yeah. And I feel like this all happened when TKO took over. I feel like TKO has a lot of say in what goes down. So as much as I want to blame Triple H for a lot of this, I feel like TKO has a lot of say in who goes over and who carries this and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, it's just bad seeing how bad TKO is taking this company over. That's the worst thing WWE ever did, was sell out to TKO. All right, then our next match and possibly match of the night is Stephanie Valkyrie won the vacant Women's World Champion over Io Sky. I'll start this one off. This was easily and not even close match of the night. If it wasn't for this match, Wrestlepalooza would get a downright 0 out of 5 from me. Yeah, it was that bad to me. And this whole show was bad. And yet seeing AJ come back was great. First match back in over 10 years was great. And yeah, I mean, she's going to have ring rust and whatnot. I mean, but it was cool to see her back. But overall, the match was not fantastic. As long as it was 29 minutes long, it wasn't fantastic. This match was fantastic. You have Stephanie Vach here, and you have one of, if not the best women's superstar right now in Io Sky. Oh, they tore it down. 20 minutes, 11 seconds of great wrestling. And then Stephanie, she hits that. What was it? Like it was like a spiral tap or something. She hit on Io to win. That was a great move, by the way.
Yeah.
Easily match of the night. I'm not even gonna wait to the end to give him a match tonight. This was it right here. It was absolutely fantastic. And also the right winner won. She's held the title a few times. It was nice to see Stephanie win it. Because I feel like Stephanie would have won it if it was her, and it would have been Naomi at a Clash.
Yeah,
so I feel like Stephanie would have won regardless. Yeah,
I think that would have been that would have tore the house down
easily. Jordan, what you thought about it?
Oh yeah, that's my match of the night too, and I'm happy that they put her the belt on her.
Yeah. And yeah, my brother said he tried to comment, but it wouldn't let him. But he said Io's the best in the world. He said, men and women combined, she has the best match every time she's on the card. And I mean, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. I think she's the best wrestler behind Mercedes.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, I'm joking. But no, I think she's her and Rhea put on some great shows.
Absolutely. Did you think the right person won this match, Blaine?
No, I think Io should have got it back. I think Io should have. Don't get me wrong. I like Stephanie, and I think on one of the prediction shows we did with TK or whatever, I picked Stephanie to win, but I think Io should have got it.
Yeah. Yeah, but easily match of the night.
Yeah.
Easily by far. Then our next match, we had CM Punk and the returning AJ Lee defeated Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch in the longest match of the night, 29 minutes, 18 seconds. Blaine, I'll kick it back to you on this one. I'll let you start off. What did you think about the match? Did you think AJ Lee being out 10 years, lived up to, this return and what do you see her doing after this? Because I'm pretty sure she may continue her thing with Becky, maybe going after that IC title.
Like you said earlier, she has some definite ring rust. She ain't been in the ring in front of a crowd like that in over 10 years. So you couldn't see it. But I read on the IWC like they was giving her hell for like being, out of wrestling shape or whatever. We're like, give her time. It's just her first match. But I liked the match though. It was a good match. She got her stuff off. They all got their stuff off. But going forward, I think she would be the one to take the IC strap from Becky, and then hopefully after that go get the world title or whatever title is next.
Yeah, speaking of the IWC, they are fucking mad about everything. I was on Twitter last night. They came out with the poster for Crown Jewel, and they were bitching about the people that were on the fucking poster. It's a poster.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's got a few people on it here and there, but it's a poster, people. I mean, goddamn. Oh my god, they just wake up and they think about what they can get mad about, and it's so annoying. So what's going on, Aaron? Thanks for tuning in, man. Jordan, what'd you think about this mixed tag match? And same question goes as follows: what do you see AJ doing after this? And do you see her possibly going after that IC title?
Yeah, it was a great match. Like y'all said, she had some ring rust, and
Mhm.
yeah, I can see her flew with Becky still and taking the title from
Yeah, I
her.
think so too. Yeah, I think so too. She did obviously have ring rust, but what are you expecting? It was over 10 years. I mean, the IWC is going to be mad about everything. They're not going to be satisfied, and they're never satisfied. Doesn't matter what company it is. If it's WWE, if it's AEW, if it's TNA, if it's fucking New Japan Pro Wrestling, they don't matter. They're going to get mad about something, and of course, they're going to give AJ Lee hell for supposedly not doing well in the ring when it was over fucking 10 years. I mean, goddamn. But I mean, for what it's worth, I thought she did good. It was nice to see this mixed tag happen, and she did make a big post on Instagram that also people are calling her out on breaking kayfabe or whatever for thanking Rollins and Becky and all that. And she used their real names, and it's like, oh my god, they really don't hate each other. No, motherfucker, they don't hate each other. This shit's not real. Like, goddamn, they don't hate each other. Like, goddamn. Aaron said Wrestlepalooza was okay. I love the mixed tag. It was fun. Vakir and Sky was my match tonight. I 100% agree, man. It was fantastic. And I believe Aaron said easily that All Out was the better one of the weekend, which I'll ask y'all that in just a few. And then we get to our main event, which was very lackluster, by the way. Cody Rhodes
Hold on,
defeated Drew
before you
McIntyre.
get to that, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Before you get,
Okay.
what did you like about that embrace between Big E and AJ?
That was cool. That was cool. That was cool to see that the big reunion happen after all those years when they were teamed with Ziggler. That was really cool.
Yeah.
But for the post show, for getting to that, I think Heyman and Breaker was easily the best of the night because Breaker called out that guy like that fat guy. He couldn't see his toes in 5 years, and then Paul Heyman said it was a woman.
That's a woman.
That was great. That was great. But getting back to it, main event, Cody Rhodes beat Drew McIntyre to retain the undisputed WWE title. Jordan, I'll start off with you on this one, man. A lot about this wasn't good. I mean, it ended very bland. It was the whole Drew McIntyre hurt his leg from trying to claymore him through the announcer's table, which led to Cody being able to hit him with a crossroads, win the match, and absolutely nothing happened at the end. Whenever Triple H on social media promised some surprises, and we didn't get any at all. The biggest surprise of the night, if I want to throw in that, was that Stephanie McMahon is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. They announced it very early, by the way. I don't think we've ever got a Hall of Fame announcement this early.
No, she was genuinely shocked about it too.
And that was a genuine reaction too. And a lot of people were wondering, well, why is the Undertaker doing it when her husband's backstage? If Triple H was doing it, she would have caught on.
Yeah.
So why not have the Undertaker and of course have some nostalgia with the Undertaker even being there to give the crowd something other than this lackluster PLE.
I can't take the Undertaker serious with those damn colorful shades he be wearing.
Yeah, I know. Jeez.
I can't take him serious, man. He gotta chill out with that.
Yeah, I know. But Jordan, like I said, getting back to it, what was your thoughts on the main event? Were you expecting something maybe to happen at the end once Cody won? And were you let down just like we all were when absolutely nothing happened?
Yeah, the match wasn't that great, and yeah, something should have happened at the end. Somebody should have came out, but we didn't get nothing, so
awful.
It was a letdown.
That it was. Blaine, what about you, man?
Oh yeah, man. I was talking to somebody at school earlier about this. It's like I understand you needed Cody on the show because it was the ESPN premiere or whatever, but that match, it was just a SmackDown match. If it makes sense, I don't think that match should have been on the card. You could have that on Raw or SmackDown, and give somebody like the Street Profits that's doing something, doing their little thing where they might be splitting up. You never know. Just giving them more more time on the air to just finish that storyline or just keep going with that storyline. It was a dull match that shouldn't have been on the card.
Yeah, and I was reading a report that they had other plans for this match, and if that's the case, why didn't you do this instead? They were talking that Randy Orton was going to accidentally cost Cody the title. Drew wins it, and maybe that sets up maybe a heel Orton, and that he actually meant to cost Cody the title, and that maybe leads to Drew and Orton at some point. And they didn't give us any of that. I mean,
that would have been better. My rating for the show would have been a whole lot better if that would have happened. And then you possibly get your heel Cody after he come back from shooting his movie.
Yeah, and honestly, even if Cody went over, which he did, if the show would have ended with Orton come out of nowhere and RKO and Cody and turning heel himself, that would have boosted my rating by a mile. And they didn't do any of that. They just ended it with absolutely nothing. And yeah, I mean, the match itself was, for what it's worth, okay. It wasn't great. And Aaron said Drew McIntyre should have won. Cody is too bland right now. I agree. Cody needs a heel turn, and he needs it bad because there's only so long you can last as a good guy.
Well, I think he's bland because he probably don't want to get hurt before shooting that movie, or he's probably in the middle of shooting the movie, so he don't want to do anything. But I don't know. He got to change once he come back full time.
But Cody, as far as character, has not changed at all since he came back to the company.
No,
it's been the same thing. It's been the same exact thing. I mean, then he came back.
He need to come back with his black hair.
Yes. And he's a turn heel. Just please. But wrapping up Wrestlepalooza before we move on, Blaine, what would you give it out of 5 stars, the whole show?
Before I do that, did you read the article about ESPN rating Wrestlepalooza?
They gave it a C.
Yeah, they gave it a C, and JBL went in on them like it's the first show. What do you expect? You can't give your fireworks right off the bat.
I mean, I can agree I can agree to an extent that you can't go all in at first, but I mean, give us something a little bit better, or don't have Triple H say, "Oh, there's going to be surprises," and they don't give us anything. So,
but what if he did plan that and TKO gutted and said, "No, we don't want to do that right now."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just something out of shake, I guess.
Yeah. But what would you give out of 5 stars?
Out of 5, I give it 3.5. And that's
Jordan?
high.
Yeah, it is.
I'll go a 2.
I think I'll go in the middle. I'll go 2.5. It wasn't a great show. It wasn't the worst show I've ever watched, but definitely for an ESPN premiere, they could have did something better. Just wasn't great.
Could bring The Rock out on something.
Could have, but I mean, I feel like we're expecting The Rock too much, and he's just not going to show up ever. Well,
I read something, I think it was either today or yesterday, is that Survivor Series, him and Cena going to have a face-to-face. He's going to confront Cena in Survivor Series.
Now that would
War
be cool.
Games or whatever it is. But
yeah. All right, so moving on to our quickest topic of this show, and that is who won the weekend, AEW or WWE? And I feel like Blaine is going to hurt by answering this question because he knows who won, and he just doesn't want to say it.
Oh man!
So in that case, I'll start off with Blaine on this one. Who won the weekend?
Oh man, I hate y'all. But I don't think I'm gonna ever say this too often, but it's clearly AEW won the weekend.
Yeah.
And then what about now that we talk about it again? What about that Copeland spot paying homage to Cena? That was cool.
That was really cool. I like that because Cena did the same thing when He was doing all his rivals
stuff.
finishers that he did, edges and all that. That was pretty cool. So to see Edge do that for Cena, that was really cool. I wish they could go at it one more time before Cena's done.
That's another thing I read. They're hoping Edge or whatever to go through the forbidden door and have one more match with Cena before he retires.
It's just to see if that actually happen. Because I feel like the ego is too big for Tony Khan and Triple H to work together to let that happen. That's unfortunate.
Tony Khan a dick.
Shit, they both are. That's the problem.
You're right.
He says the final boss versus John Cena. Cena's last match would be epic because on this show, we have been talking about Cena's final opponent so much, and we brought up two names that are not going to be his final opponent now because you said Lesnar and I said AJ, and AJ's happening at Crown Jewel. So I mean, Aaron might be up to something here.
It got to be the Rock in his final match.
Yeah. And yes, Kayla is a major Chris Statlander fan. So I know she was loving that moment at All Out. So that was really cool to see. And he says, awesome Tony Khan Triple H allows Adam Copeland and Cena to pay homage to one another. Yeah. I think that's the extent of what we're gonna get for Cope and Cena is that to paying homage to each other.
I'll make that phone call. I tell Tony Khan, hey, pay up, man.
I wish they would let them go at it one more time. But that was one of my favorite rivalries with him and Cena. God damn, dude, that sucks that we're probably not going to get it.
And you got to have Lita in the corner.
Yeah. But yeah, Jordan. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's obvious as who won the weekend, but I'll let you answer it anyways.
Yeah, AEW.
Yeah, AEW won for me as well, and it's not just because the card was on Overload versus Wrestlepalooza. They do this all the time. For WWE always does 5 to 6 matches on the PLE. So, I mean, and they can outperform AEW when they're putting on 10, 12 matches because it's all about quality for me, not quantity. And they did not do well at all. Christopher says, hey guys, I'm a huge fan. You guys will appreciate that. He said, I hope you all enjoyed the show. But what if John Cena final match is Chris Jericho? Ooh. We have talked about this before as well.
Oh. I forgot about that. And I think his contract ends at the end of the year as well.
Man, that would be cool.
But Cena would be done before his contract ends, though.
And that's my main concern is that once Jericho's there, because Jericho's coming back. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's very obvious that Jericho's coming back.
I think he'll be back at the Rumble.
I think so, too. Aaron said that The Rock confronts John Cena Survivor Series, and I bet The Rock will be Cena's last match. Yeah, I mean,
It'll be Saturday night's main event or probably something in December.
And I hate that. And I keep saying that I hate that his final match is on Saturday night's main event. It should be a PLE. God, I hate that shit.
They might make one. You know, they just be popping up PLEs left and right. They might make one for December.
Right. Yeah. All right. And getting to our final topic, it came out today. The PWI was released, PWI 500. And I got to say, I'm not crazy happy with some of the names on this. I'm going to go through the top 10 list. And I want to see if you can tell me where they went wrong on it. Okay.
Hold on, before you do that, it went wrong when they put Jelly Roll on his damn list.
Oh, shit, he's on this list?
Yeah, I don't know where he's at, but he's somewhere on that list.
Hold up.
He had one match, and he's on the list.
I'm looking at the whole list right now. I see a guy named Cheeseburger on it. Wow. He's number 475. I'm still looking for.
Unless I got trolled. Bro.
I'm hoping you did because you only got one match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm still not seeing it, so I'm hoping you got trolled on this one.
I probably got trolled on that one, but man, somebody was telling me, man, yeah, they dropped the PWI list. I'm like, and they said Jelly Roll. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't think he is because I'm still looking at it. I'm in the hundreds right now. I still don't see that. So maybe
Yeah, I got trolled.
Fortunately for you, I think you got trolled on this one.
Fortunately, you're right.
But obviously, I'm not going to sit here and run down the entire list. So I'm going to do 10 on down to 1. Number 10 was Will Ospreay. Number 9 was Mystico, who was Sin Cara in WWE, but he's been doing well in CMLL. 8 was Seth Rollins. 7 was Swerve Strickland. 6 was Jey Uso. 5 was Hiroki Goto. I don't know who that is. 4 Hangman Adam Page. 3 Gunther. 2 Jon Moxley. 1 Cody Rhodes.
I don't know if I didn't hear you right. Roman Reigns went in the top 10?
No.
What the hell?
I'm looking where Roman's even at on this list.
Oh, this smoking dude.
Damn, where is Roman at? Because I am in the 70s and I don't see him.
Hey, this thing I'm looking at, they had Jelly Roll at 38.
I'm going to 38, right? No, there's another guy on here.
Oh, yeah, they trolled it. It was a troll then. Okay. Good. Thank God.
I'm looking for Roman on this list. But I know the highest woman on this list at 25 was Masha Slamovich.
Oh, I was going to say Mercedes.
Shit. I'm not even sure, but I know next. I think next month the full women's list comes out.
Yeah.
So I swear, if Mercedes is number 1, you got to throw the whole thing in the garbage. I think Io should be number 1 on the women's, but
Absolutely.
but Masha Slamovich is the highest at number 25. MJF's number 30. LA Knight 22. Trick Williams number 19. That's nice.
It's kind of high for him. In my opinion, it's kind of high.
All right, so this top 10 list I named, do you think they got it right? Do you think there's a name on here that shouldn't have been in the top 10 list? I see one in particular that shouldn't have been in the top 10.
Go through that list one more time.
Sure. Will Ospreay, Mystico, Seth Rollins, Swerve Strickland, Jey Uso, then Hiroki Goto, Hangman and Page, Gunther, Jon Moxley, Cody Rhodes. And that was 10 on down to 1.
I think Gunther's too high. He haven't wrestled in months.
I think Jey Uso is too high. 6 for Jey Uso?
I don't think he's high enough. I think he should be like number 2 or 3.
I mean, are we basing this just off of wrestling, or are we basing this just off of the pops, off of the crowd reaction? Because you have Jey Uso over guys like Seth Rollins, over Ospreay, over Okada, who's number 11.
Well, it sounds like your criteria is more so wrestling than like the overall package.
Pretty much, and I don't really know what they based the 500 off of. I mean, Cody's number 1, which,
Swerve shouldn't be in there. Swerve.
Swerve's number 7.
He shouldn't be in the top 2.
Joe Hendry's number 12.
Oh, they really fucked up.
They put him over Zack Sabre Jr., over Obafemi.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Over Takeshita, Bandito, CM Punk. I mean, CM Punk's number 15 on here.
Yeah, I don't know what was their criteria, but it's jacked up. If you ask me.
They put Ricochet at 41. If you were wondering, Blaine.
that motherfucker need to be 500.
Chris Jericho is at number 54. He hadn't wrestling forever.
Where's I know. Where's Samoa Joe?
I'm looking through the list right now. There's so many people on here. Samoa Joe. Let's see.
Does let me know that it's all jacked up if you can't find him.
It would probably be better if I just searched their name on Google and I put PWI 500. It'll probably tell me exactly where they're at instead of me searching through this goddamn list.
Let's
see. Samoa Joe, PWI 500. I don't tell me shit. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm in the 200s.
But that lets you know that list is all jacked up.
Yeah, the list.
Joe should be top 20 easy, in my opinion.
And maybe he's somewhere in here. Maybe I just passed it up, but yeah, a lot of names on here. But I think they messed the top 10 up. I mean, I don't think Jay should have been in the top 10. If we're basing this off of wrestling in general, yeah, he shouldn't have been. And of course, over guys like Swerve and Seth, Ospreay and Okada, Zack Sabre Jr., Oba Femi. Yeah, he shouldn't have been over guys. Fucking Oba Femi has been the NXT champion forever, and yet he's 14.
Oh
yeah.
I don't know. It's just he's stale for me.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe because he ain't got nobody. He's been fighting the same people over and over and over at NXT.
Yeah, I think he's due up sooner or later going up to the main roster. But I feel like if you bring him to the main roster, you got to give him the Asuka treatment. You cannot have him drop that title. It's got to be stripped off of him.
Yeah.
Jordan,
I like Javon Evans taking the title off of him.
Yeah, Javon Evans on this list is number 47.
Damn.
So Jordan, what do you think about the top 10? You think they got it right? Is there a name you would take off? Would you replace them with someone?
No, they messed it up so bad. It was bad.
Jordan said, "Fuck this list."
Put in the shredder and shred it up.
That sounds like a good idea, right?
Aaron said, "Go and spend some time with family." He said we definitely should do an episode of our top 100 of 2025 in December. Hey, that sounds like a great idea. I'll definitely hit you up on that one, Aaron. I appreciate you for tuning in, man.
I'm about to ask you the question that Jordan didn't ask you.
Okay.
Where's Tiffany on that list?
Let's see. I think she should be. Let's see. I'm looking for her.
Not great, huh?
Oh my God, where is she?
Oh boy,
it's definitely too low. Then if you can't find her.
I still don't see her.
Oh, that's definitely too low.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Jesus, where the hell is she?
She might be 500.
I should burn this list.
For real. Burn it and burn whoever wrote it and typed it up.
Like I said, maybe I passed it up, but I don't see it at all.
The following criteria is the ways the following criteria: win-loss record, championship ones, quality of competition, major feuds, predominance within wrestling promotion, overall wrestling ability. That was their criteria.
Wow. Damn. Let's see. If I can't find it on Google, I'm going to Twitter. Tiffany Stratton, PWI 500. Let's see. Oh, God.
Dirty Dom is 48.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see her on it, but it's a today at 3 p.m. It's PWI and the PW Women's 250 will be unveiled. This is the ranking of the 500 best wrestlers and 250 best female wrestlers of the season. So I did not see the women's PWI.
These people had Leo Rush over Karrion Kross.
Jeez. Okay, this is the women. Oh, that's 2024. They must have not came out with the women's 250 yet.
They might have just did men on this one.
Yeah, I think they did a few women on the PWI, the actual PWI, but the women's 250, I guess, comes out at some point. It's not right now, but yeah, I think this list is all messed up.
My favorite wrestler is at 55.
And of course, when you say that, I closed the whole tab that I had.
Oh no, it's Adam Cole.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's my favorite wrestler.
Adam Cole is in desperate need of going back to WWE. Bad.
He needs to go, and he needs that shock the system song again.
Yes. And this article from WrestleZone says Roman Reigns absent from this year's PWI 500. Not even on it. But I mean, he hasn't really done much. I mean, he's been on that part-time schedule. He's been like super part-time. So I mean, I can understand.
They say it was from August of 24 to July of 25.
Yeah.
That's their calendar year of doing it, I guess.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, he is not on it at all. Wow. But that's all I got. Guys, y'all have anything y'all want to bring up from the weekend from Raw? Anything for NXT tonight? I know NXT's got a good show tonight. I think they're planning a TNA invasion tonight. So I'll have to check that out in a few minutes when they come on.
For Monday night, how many times will the Kabuki Warriors turn on Io, man?
Man, shit, that fucking mist they spit at Rhea covered a whole upper body.
Yeah.
That was wild.
That was a big package she had at her mouth.
Oh my god, it covered her whole upper body. That was nuts. But yeah, they're gonna. But also great acting job by Io as well. If you've seen that video of her backstage, the acting job was phenomenal. She deserves an award for that. It was great. But yeah, they need to be healed. The Kabuki Warriors. I can't take them serious as a face. But putting Io by herself, yeah, that's fantastic.
And what do you think about the bipolar Bailey?
That's weird, man.
I don't understand that one at all.
Like 1 week she's hugging everybody, then she pushes Lyra down. And I don't know. It's weird. It's a little weird gimmick she's got going right now, but
she reminded me of Victoria back in the Attitude Era.
Yeah. I remember that. Jordan, anything you want to bring up?
No, I don't think
you didn't.
Yeah,
I got nothing either. Like I said, NXT's tonight. I think it's. Let's see if I'm correct.
Did y'all watch their homecoming show last week? That was a good show.
Did. That was really good. A lot of nostalgia.
What happened with the? I don't know if I missed it. Well, wasn't it supposed to be Stephanie, Rhea, and Tiffany facing off on those three? What happened with Tiffany?
Tiffany got hurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it had to do with that moonsault she did to Jade, and she kind of landed kind of bad on it because Jade didn't catch her. I'm thinking maybe it was from that. But no, speaking of NXT, I figure we have No Mercy this weekend on looks like Saturday. It's gonna be looks like in Fort Lauderdale in Florida. There's only 4 matches. Figure let's knock them out real quick. It's all champions on the line. First we have the women's speed title, Sol Ruka, Candice LeRae, and Laney Reed. Who you got, Blaine?
I would never bet against Sol. She can take mine any day.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm going Saruka.
Same here. I got Sol Ruka win it, but I hate the speed title. Then we have Ethan Page and Tavian Heights for the NXT North American Championship. Blaine?
I'm going Ethan Page to retain.
Ethan Page.
Yeah, same here. Ethan is easily one of WWE's biggest signings, I think, over the last maybe year or so. His character is just fantastic.
AEW's biggest fumble up to date.
Easily. JC Jane versus Lola Vice for the NXT Women's Championship.
I think Lola got to get it this time. I think Lola wins.
Yeah, I'm going with her.
Same here. I'm going with Lola. JC, I still don't think she should have beat Stephanie for the title. So I would like to see Lola win it. And then our main event, it's Obafemi or Trick Williams, because they're doing that winner take all. Is that tonight? They're doing a winner take all?
I thought it was at the pay-per-view. Oh, the PLE.
It may be, because it's saying Oba or Trick Williams.
Well, that might be tonight.
Yeah, because I think that's probably when the invasion is going to happen. Because I don't think that match should even end it clean. Because for one, Trick Williams is doing his thing with Santana. Oba's doing his thing with Ricky Saints. Why are you ruining that?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be ruined at all. But it's him or Trick taking on Ricky Saints for the NXT champion and the TNA world title.
I got whoever wins the match tonight or whenever it is, Oba or Trick. But I think it'd be Oba.
Okay, Jordan.
I'm going Oba.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Oba as well. If I'm gonna push him to go to the main roster, give that Asuka treatment, I don't think he should drop it at any point. But I do think some stuff's gonna happen tonight to where either both titles won't be defended at No Mercy, and maybe we'll get a fifth match with Ricky Saints versus Oba, Trick. And I think Trick and Santana was supposed to be at a Bound for Glory, I think. At their next pay-per-view TNA. So I don't love the idea of having both titles up for grabs. But I think some stuff's going to happen tonight to where the TNA World title won't even be up for grabs at No Mercy. It's just be an NXT title.
They need to split it back up and let TNA go back to their own shit.
Yeah, but like I said, I am expecting some sort of stuff to go down tonight with the TNA roster. They released a T-shirt about Team TNA, so I think some shit's going to go down for sure. And it's actually came on 2 minutes ago, so I'll go check that out, and I'll end the show right here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Blaine, where can we find you on social media?
Find me on Twitter, Blaine. I'm Blaine. B_Arsenal_.
All right, Jordan.
You can find me on Twitter at Jordan_J2000.
That's right. You can find me at DylanAber_. You can find the podcast at World Elite Pod. We're also on Instagram at World Elite Pod. We're also on Facebook. I know we had some technical difficulties on Facebook to where we couldn't stream on there. Something was going on with the live feed, so we were only on YouTube today. So for everyone that did tune in, we greatly appreciate you for tuning in. The audio versions can be found on all major audio platforms: Apple, Spotify, Google, wherever you listen to a podcast, we're there. Merch is in the description of the video. Our sponsors and affiliates also in the description of the video as well. But that will do it. Once again, we thank you all for joining for today's episode. We'll be back next Tuesday, same time, 6 o'clock Central. We'll recap No Mercy, talk some other wrestling topics, and of course, put on a great show like we do every single week. But thank you all again. We'll see you next week. But until then, I hope everyone enjoys NXT tonight, AEW tomorrow, TNA, SmackDown, Collision, and enjoys No Mercy this weekend. But until then, yeah, I'm actually going to check it out tomorrow to give it a shot, just to see how good All Out was. I'll actually give Dynamite a chance tomorrow. But we'll see how that goes. I figured you would. But thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you all next week.